Hello guys, welcome to today's video. It's something a little bit different. Yesterday I had an IMSA race that went really well for me, but I didn't record it. So today I'm just going to run you through my thoughts during the race and how I drove it and how it worked out so well for me. Hope you enjoy it. Give it a like and subscribe if you did. Thank you very much. So here we are at the start of the race. On the outside, that blue Ferrari there. I end up on the outside of turn 1 and 2, which isn't ideal when you're just trying to get a clean run. I could tell straight away that the Ferrari on the inside is giving me plenty of space, so I'm fairly trusting of him. So I get the run down now into turn 3. Probably one of the best overtaking places on the circuit. And he stays right, so no squeezing, no danger. Just had to make sure I didn't lock up. He seems to go a little bit deep there, gets a bit squirrely. And I get the inside line up into turn 3. Sorry, 4 even. And then I'm through. Now it's just a case of settling in for the first few laps. Just gauging the pace of the cars in front.
Yeah, well, the tyre temperature of our board, holy shit.
Some people complaining about the tyre temperatures. So I'm just trying to settle into a rhythm now. Learn my tyres, get them up to temperature. Not make any great mistakes. And stick with the Porsche that's in front of me. Qualified P9, but I had a full tank of fuel, so I was fairly confident in my race pace. And this was a 1.9k split. That's for the whole race, so we've got LMPs and GT3s in there as well, so they affect that SOF. So I get a good run out of here. Out of turn 2, good run. Getting the draft behind the Porsche. He goes defensive here, which he probably shouldn't have done. I don't think I would have dived up the inside, which gives him a bad run out of here. So I try and get the switch back, which didn't work, but he goes defensive again. So I know straight away that he's willing to defend his line. And he's keen to keep his position this early on in the race. But I do feel a little bit quicker than him, so I do want to get past so I can move up the field. You can see that little battle we had there has brought the Ferrari that's behind me right up close now, so I'm now in the meat in the middle of a sandwich, which is not a very good place to be. Now it's important that I get a good run out of, a good exit out of the Canada turns there. So I don't want him to get a run on me up the straight. It's important at this stage that I race forwards rather than looking in the mirrors. And I try to overtake the car in front rather than defend from the car behind. So here the Porsche defends again. which gives him a bad run out of turn 2, turn 1 even. And I managed to get up the inside, which might not have been the best move to do, because then he gets a run on me down the straight here. You can see there's 4 cars now all battling for one position. But I come across the front as soon as I got told all clear and defend that line. So I go a little bit deep, but manage to get across, take up the middle of the track, and the move's done.
Chris,
Nice and clean. All the overtakes in this race of the people I raced against were really clean, so it's a great race. So from here now, I'm just trying to race ahead, looking forwards, trying to catch the car in front, try and forget the Porsche behind me. It's all about hunting that car now in front. He's about 2 seconds ahead of me, so he's not too far away. Small crash behind me, unfortunately. So again, just trying to get it back in that rhythm. Clean lines, good exits. And trying to break that draft from the car behind as well. Not by weaving all over the road, just by pure race pace. So you can see now I'm starting to catch the car in front of me. It's definitely in his draft now. But I'm also aware of this LMP that's coming up rapidly behind. So where's he going to get past me? That's what I'm thinking next. Probably down the hill into turn 7. So you wait. So he is the leader of the LMPs as well, but he's got a big gap to the P2. So you can see here I stay left, and then he goes left for some reason, so he misses that opportunity to go up the inside. So now it's probably going to be in the carousel. I could go hold the inside line here, but I choose the outside to let him go up the inside, which means I lose a little bit of time on the car in front of me. But I think he loses a little bit letting him go up the inside of the kink. So it's pretty even there, back in the draft of the car in front of me. So that was P3 I think that went off. So we're in the battle now for P3 and 4. So I get a good run out of here. Straight into his draft again. Now there's still a long time left in the race, so I'm not looking to dive up the inside straight away and make some silly error and take us both out. Put him under a little bit of pressure. Let's see what he's got. Also checking my relative all the time, just to see when the next LMP is coming. So I just show him that I'm having a little look there, a little half look. He locks up. I noticed that straight away, that he was locking up quite a lot into that corner. But I had caught him up by about 2 seconds, so I was aware that I was quicker than him. Although the draft probably helped that a little bit. And there's P2, so we're now fighting for P3 and 4. 2 and 3, sorry. The leader's about 3 seconds up the road from us. So at the moment it's just a really good even battle. He's not a lot slower than me. He seems to be strong in the middle sector. The trick was getting a good run out of the final corner and out of the second corner into the main overtaking places. So I turned in a little bit early there, which doesn't give me a very good exit. But I need a good exit here. This is vital. And I run a little bit wide. I'm always aware of that Porsche that's sitting, he's about a second and a half behind us. So I'm far too far back, not even worth lunging there, so I stay in line. And now the next LMP is coming through. So he's behind me now, where's he going to get through? So I go right really early on there to see that if he wants to go left and down the inside he can, but he holds off. So I let him go through in the carousel again, up the inside. It worked last time. It'll work again. Traffic management's a massive part of IMSA. So now there's another LMP behind me. So I think he squeezes up into the last corner. He goes up the inside here. Oh no, he doesn't. He waits for the straight. Yeah, that's a good decision. I just hold my line there on the left. I then get straight in his draft as soon as possible. And then I'll switch back over. So I know, again, I'm just looking for a good exit. As soon as I can get a good exit and get a good run, then I've got a chance down into turn 4. Turn 3 even. You get mixed up with turns. So I'm not uber close, but I have watched him. He runs quite deep into the turn and locks up sometimes. So I have a little look, and he brakes a bit early, I think, to make it quite easy. But it's a good overtake, good clean move. And now again, it's all about just trying to pull away, clean lines, race the track in front of me. I find it quite hard when people are right behind me to concentrate on the road in front. But that's what needs to be done. A little bit wide again then. So then this was the theme all the way up until the pit stops now, really. Just concentrating on my line, trying to be as quick as possible, trying to get him out of my draft basically. If I could get him to over a second and a half to 2 seconds, then I think I could have stayed away. got a little bit. I'm a bit further away now than what I was to him earlier. So I'm almost sure that he won't get a run on me. So we skip forward a little bit now. So you can see the amount of traffic that we're starting to hit here. We've got this GT3 that's in front of me here. Getting past him is quite difficult because of where we are on the track. I could go up the inside here into the kink, but I choose not to, purely because I don't want to risk both our races. So I wait, but that gives the car behind me a good run down, and he closes the gap right up, so I have to go a little bit defensive. So he's closed that gap right up again now. So all the work that I've done up until this point. Although it might have only been 2 seconds. It's gone. So I weave a little bit there just to try and get him out of my draft, but it's pretty ineffective, to be honest. And we've got 2 LMPs that are coming up behind us. And this pink car decides to dive up the inside of me into turn 2, which wasn't ideal for me at all. Puts me right on the back foot. Bit of a dick move. And we've got this other one coming through. So he's got a run on me now, definitely. So I'm going to stay right. I should probably have gone defensive, but I didn't. But I stay to the outside. I get a good exit. I wasn't going to swerve in front of him just in case he had his nose there, and I managed to hold it around the outside. Bit wide again on the exit there, but you can see the Porsche now has caught right up with us, so it's back to a 3-way battle. And now we're approaching pit stops. So it's a bit iffy. When do you pit? Do you try and undercut? Or an overcut? So I choose to pit early. He follows me and then changes his mind. And the Porsche follows me in. So now it's a case of who comes out in front after all the pit stops are done. Not going to make you sit through that. So this is it. The other guy's pitted now. Where does he come out? And he manages to jump me in the pit stops. So I've got to do all that work again. I tend to put an extra litre or 2 in, so in the tank. So I imagine that was the difference. Don't like getting caught short. So straight after this LMP passes me back into a slipstream. I'm not expert with all this, I'm still learning a lot, but if I can help just one person out, then I will do. He locks up again there, which puts me right behind him now. The best thing about this race wasn't even the position, it's just a good clean overtakes, good clean racing. Sometimes quite hard to get in IMSA. So I go around the outside through the kink there. GT3 was pretty pretty good to me by slowing down and sticking to the inside. Got to be so aware of your surroundings in IMSA because those LMPs catch up with you so quickly. Getting a little bit wide on exit there, so I didn't get the best run out. But I overtaken him once down into this corner, so that was probably going to be where I do it again, if I can. I noticed every lap I was gaining a lot on him into that corner. I was much better under brakes than I was under braking. So you can see I'm right behind him now, very close. This is obviously a few laps later now. So I pull out early. He knows I'm coming. Get my braking right. No locking up. Nice and smooth. Another good overtake. Here I go defensive. And he tries a little dive up the inside, but it doesn't make it work. And then it's a case of just driving the track ahead of me again. Keeping my lines clean. Braking in the right places. Keeping out of the wall. So that's up into P2 now. And he ran wide there, and that sort of broke the draft. And that's P1 in front of me there. So at this stage I was kind of hoping and praying for him to make a mistake. I don't know why that LMP's flashing. He's next to me. I ran wide there, you see, so it can easily slip away. Well, there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Finished P2 in that race. It was a good, clean race. Only had 2 incident points for off tracks, so no issues at all. Really enjoyed it. Gutted that I didn't record it in the first place, so I just gave you a little walkthrough, talk through. Give us a like and subscribe if you like. Any comments down below, and I'll catch you again soon. Cheers.